Okay, everyone, welcome to lesson 5 of our second science unit. We got one more to go after this one. So, last time, whoops, let's open the right thing. Okay, last time we talked about why it's important for structures to be safe, or and how we can talk about making structures safe for different environments. Today, what we're going to talk about is how to make them stronger. How can we make structures stronger in order to make them safer? Okay? So, one way is something we've talked about before, arches and trusses. Now, if you'll remember from before, way back when in our first unit, we talked about arches and how when you put an arch in a structure, it pushes all of the external forces, all the load, I shouldn't say the external forces, but the load on top of it pushes down and down into the foundation, which spreads the load out over the ground, which then makes the whole structure stronger. Trusses, if you'll remember, what's the strongest shape? Triangles, right? So trusses are made up of these triangles, right? And we've seen them before in bridges, right? You know, they're very useful tools for making your structure stronger. All right, corrugation. So corrugation is when you take a piece of cardboard, if you look at it from the edge here, you notice this little wavy cardboard here, right? That's what we call corrugation. We have two layers separated by this wavy stuff. And how does this wavy stuff make it stronger? Well, what's the shape? We got a triangle again, right? Three sides, right? So we're using these triangles in order to reinforce and make the cardboard stronger. Okay, so that's what corrugation is. Lamination. So this is a piece of plywood. Lamination is when we take all these different layers, and you can see them here. There's a light layer, dark layer, light layer, dark layer, and we glue them all together to make it stronger, right? One of these layers I could probably snap with my hands in two pieces. But all of these together, it makes it much stronger, right? So lamination, hang on.
You're the teacher of Nikolai in grade 7. Come on down to the office. Nikolai in grade 7. Thank you.
All right. So we glue all these layers together and we make it difficult for the structure to break. All right, ties and struts. So, got ties and struts. These are used to resist forces in something like a sign, like this country inn sign, right? So this reduces tension, which supports the sign from breaking, and this reduces compression, which prevents it from breaking also, right? So this resists compression, this resists tension. You can actually use both too to make it especially strong. But this is a tie, this is a strut. Okay? And we can use these to make something like this stronger. You see them in bridges also. And again, look at the shape. Right? Triangles. Triangles are key. All right, one more thing. A weak point of many structures is any fasteners it might have. So a fastener is a place where different parts are held together. Things like zippers, buttons, shoelaces, Velcro, buckles, screws, seams, welds. What else might there be? Anything like a snap, right? There's all sorts of different things that could be a fastener. And this is a weak point. A lot of things break at the fasteners, right? You notice quite often if you have zippers on your coat, they might break. Shoelaces, they fray and break all the time, right? This is the weak point of many structures. So we have to make sure that the fastener is reinforced a little bit. Okay? All right, your task for today is to do this sheet called Strengthening Structures to Improve Safety and Function. Okay? So, I have here the first part, and it says use these pages to help you. I'm going to send page 330. That would be all you need for this. I want you to draw what corrugation, lamination, using a truss, using an arch, using a tie, using a strut. I want you to draw what they look like and give me an example where you could use it. All right, that's all there is to this first one. Second question, I want you to give 2 different fasteners that you could use to fasten things together. So what are 2 ways you could make shoes fit on your feet? 2 ways you could close a wooden box. Front of a shirt or jacket, 2 different of those fasteners, zippers, buttons, all those that I just listed off. Pages of a book, wooden chair, a metal chair, and the closure on a pencil case. Okay? And the third question is a little more of a thinking one. We've got 2 tables, A and B. I want you to tell me which is more likely to collapse, and then I want you to give me a reason. Okay? All right. So, once you do that, you're done this lesson for the day. Until next time, take care of yourselves and stay safe.